guys, we are Team 5. I am Snehal.
I'm Prashant.
Hi, I am Priya Patel.
I'm Rachel.
Okay, so guys, I just request you to fasten your seat belts. We are going to have a short journey through Auckland's Little India. Okay, so let's begin. Our project is mainly focusing on the problem which Paradise Restaurant is facing right now, that is food wastage, and we are trying to reduce the food wastage they are occurring. So I'll be continuing the introduction and background part. Further will be investigation method and source data, which will be covered by Prashant. Then result analysis and discussion on results will be done by Priya, and further it will be continued by Rachel, which will be conclusion and recommendation. To begin with, as we all know that today world is facing too much of scarcity of food. Like there is no food for many of the people who are starving. And we can also find that many of the restaurants are facing a problem of food wastage. There is a lot of food wastage, and among those restaurants, even Paradise Restaurant is one of them. Okay. So the background of Paradise Restaurant, basically we are dressed up like Paradise. You can see we all are in black. And Paradise Restaurant is located in Sandringham in Auckland, and it is known as Little India of Auckland. Salah Mohammed is the owner of Paradise Restaurant over here. They have a main branch in Hyderabad, back in India. And this restaurant is listed among the best halal restaurants among Auckland. So the restaurant is divided into three parts, that is dine-in, takeaway and buffet. They also do catering services too. Yeah. So the famous dishes which restaurant have is Hyderabadi dum biryani and clay oven kebabs. They are the one which customers love, and they also do some social cause. Like you can see over here, they have a fridge for needy people and homeless people. There are free food kept over there, and people can walk in and take it without any permission. Paradise Restaurant have got many certificates and awards for their food quality, quantity and prices, as the prices are quite affordable and they give a lot of quantity, and the taste is also very nice. You can see many famous cricketers have also visited the restaurant, like South African team, Indian team, Pakistan team, and they have bats placed with the autographs over there. It's a beautiful ambience altogether. The further part will be covered by Prashant.
In the project we use the two methodology. First one is fishbone methodology. I will explain this one in next part, and also 6 things heads, and in 6 things the blue heads is describes the process, the white one is for the fact, the red one for the feelings, and the green one for the creativities, and the yellow one for the benefits, and the black one for the causes. And in matter of the source of data, we use the primary source and the secondary source. In the primary source, we use the observation, and personally, I am a regular customer of the Paradise, so I have good experience about the observation. So I personally did it. And in the next matter, survey questionnaire, we did the survey questionnaire, and the main key elements of the survey is the quality, taste, quantity, price, service and guidance. These are the main elements of the survey. So we did all the surveys based on these elements. And on this, we also did the staff interview, just like get personally meeting with the manager and staff, and also some students of our college, they are also working in Paradise as a part-time student. So we also did discussion with them. And in the secondary source, we did we take some articles of the New Zealand Herald and also some other online resources. And in part of result analysis, we use the fishbone diagram, and the main problem of the Paradise was the food wastage. So we used the 4 elements. First one is the buffet, menu, employees and the customers. In matter of buffets, the problem is that too much foods, means people, whenever I am also personally, when I go, then I can't control to take too much foods in my place. So the main problem with buffet is that, and also it's unlimited. So you can take as much as you can. So you can imagine what will happen with you. And the next part is menu. So in the menu, they are not giving details about the ingredients. So just like it's veg and non-veg, so it's the main trouble with the menu. And the second one is the employee. So in the matter of employment, the staff is not providing proper guidance and also the partition problems. So if you are going to order, just like they give the section partition, just like this is for the veg and non-veg, so they have a proper idea about the menu items and plates and everything. And in matter of customers, they are not providing proper guidance to customers, just like that. This plate, this item is veg and this item is non-veg, this is spicy and this is sweet. So they should provide proper guidance for the customers. And the next part will be covered by Priya.
Hello friends. Today I discuss about result and analysis. These results are conducted by us in the survey. From the survey we get this result like how many food or waste in which part. There is Paradise have a 3 part: takeaway, dining and a buffet. We surveyed the customer and we also visit there and we also experience that the most of food wastage is done in the buffet, because in buffet you have unlimited food and also you don't have enough knowledge about the food, and if you get the unlimited food then you take more and more food in your plate, so it's food wastage is increase in the buffet. And this is the data of our questionnaire. We surveyed the customers and we get some data, the quality of the food, some price, customer service like guidance, taste and experience and quantity. So we get the experience and quantity the high than the other data. So we get some data like quantities are high than the other restaurants. And this is the result discussion. For the discussion of the result, we use the 6 thinking hat. Before Prashant say that what include in 6 thinking, so I discuss about that. In 6 thinking hat, the blue hat is for the process, and process is the managed staff. The Paradise have not enough staff to customer guidance, and also there is not enough staff for the managing a whole the restaurant. So, and second thing is white hat. White hat include the facts that is the huge quantity of the food. Paradise buffet provides a huge quantity of the food. It's more than enough for the customers. Third one is the red hat. Red hat it's include the feeling that lack of customer. Whenever we visit the Paradise, then we just look at these and these, but we don't have knowledge to then when we sit from where we get the food and what the quality of the food and what the quantity of the food. And second one is the lack of the customer guidance. So we don't get some guidance from the staff. Green hat displays. Green hat is a display. It's used for display the menu with quantity. If customer have a knowledge of the food with the quantity and the quality of the ingredients with the menu. So if I visit the Paradise, then I didn't have a knowledge of the quantity, that in one plate how much quantity it's instead. So if manager can follow this idea, that they will provide the menu with the quantity and ingredients also. The yellow hat displayed the 3 branches of in same area, and also before I discuss the result of the survey, then most of food wastage in the buffet. And last one is the black hat. Black hat, that buffet is provided more than enough food, because buffet system have there is one tables and all food stuff is put on the table, and customer wants whatever wants they put from table and put in their plates, but customer did not have the enough knowledge of the quantity. So food wastage is the main problem in the buffet. So from these results we get some solutions. The conclusion part will be covered by Rushan. Thank you.
According to our research, we found some main problem like food wastage in Paradise restaurant. Food wastage is high as compared to another restaurant in Paradise restaurant. The main reason of food wastage is big size of plates and lack of customer guidance. no limitation of food, and unawareness about the quantity of food, how much we take from the bucket, and how much we eat. As per our recommendation, we took some interview from the staff of Paradise restaurant, and they gave us feedback to control the food wastage. So we changed the size of plates, and hire more staff to provide information about the food quantity for the customer, and what are the ingredients about the food. So we eat food of which ingredients are included in the particularly one recipe, and how much there are from we get protein and energy and fat from the particular recipe. These are our reference. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Basically, after this presentation, we are just assuming that we'll be able to help Paradise Restaurant to at least not end the problem, but at least to reduce it to some level, to reduce, like they should have a less food wastage in them. Thank you.
Actually, first thing I heard was that food wastage, that graph. What is the y-axis scale of that?
Yeah, it's like a percentage.
Percentage.
Yeah.
It's like percent.
Percentage.
It's the x.
Y-axis.
No. Y.
So the percent.
Because you have, as I can remember, you have buffet and dining takeaway and
No, actually we did the survey, so how many people just
No, the
told,
previous one.
we did
previous.
this one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Y-axis scale of that 0, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.81. That is scale of that. What is the rating system? What kind of scale that?
Yes, please don't read.
Is it kilograms per person? Or? Okay, so anyway, yeah, I mean that was my question too. So yeah, it's a good graph, but just putting up numbers, we need to know what those numbers represent. 6. No, it's not a percentage. No. So anyway, that's that one. Now you came up with some excellent images. We gave you some feedback. You followed that feedback. So who's the graphic designer? Who found those images? And where did you get them? Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Well done. My other question is, what is Indian Chinese? I've never heard of that. Does that exist?
Yeah. Actually, there is authentic Chinese, which is a bit less spicy, and if it is Indian Chinese, it is more spicy, and all the Indian ingredient are there inside it. So we have a lots of Indian dishes which are actually not Indian, like French toast is in India it is something different, and somewhere it is something different.
Okay, so it's a Chinese. It's a Chinese dish which has been
spicy.
enhanced.
Yeah.
With
Like
curry
Indian
powder.
taste, there you have a shop of Bombay Chinese.
Yeah.
So it's a different.
Okay, interesting.
Itu kaju tapi kaju.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, go.
Oh, can you go to your fishbone diagram?
Prasad.
How staff assistant problem is related to food wastage?
Yeah, basically staff assistant is twice, like once in buffet. We thought that if staff is there present in the buffet to guide people that you can take it again, or put a limitation like the plate is full, so you can take it once and then you can refill it, or they can just what we say. They can just serve them. So that would be the best thing. Otherwise, the second thing was, if we are ordering, they are giving us menus in our hand. But they are not even waiting for 1 second to just guide us. Like, yeah, if you're ordering this dish will be sufficient enough for 4 people. If we are thinking that the dish is sufficient enough for only 1 person, then we 4 people are ordering the 4 dishes.
But as per buffet is concerned, I've heard like in buffet there's no limitations. Like you can just there's like a menu, list of menu. You can just pour whatever you want to.
Yeah, true.
So
That's the
why
reason
there's a
the-
limitations on that?
See, limitations, because of no limitation, actually looking at the food, we get tempted and we just pour it each and everything without even thinking like, are we having that much hunger, like are we gonna eat that? So that's the reason we are having food wastage basically.
So what staff assistant will do?
Staff assistant can serve them if at all they can help by pamphlets also, they can just guide. If a person is looking at you that how much you are eating, for sure you won't take as much as you want.
Yeah.
So that will be for sure limited. That person is looking at me.
And there's also an issue, isn't there? I mean, there are things like chutneys, which you'd only take a small amount of, or chilies, you'd only take a small amount of. But if you are completely unfamiliar with the food, you might take half a plateful. Yeah. Right. Any more questions?
No, it's all good.
All
good, I think.
All good. So we'll just give you some feedback. Hold on. So I just want to say, the first thing that hit me was the smart uniform clothing. 3 of you. The engaging journey to take you on a journey. That was great. I felt like I was going on an A370 Dreamliner or something. Really impressed by the images that you selected. You picked up on the feedback and went over the top with some excellent images there. The fishbone discussion, well illustrated, well used, that fishbone discussion. You presented at a brisk, fast pace, almost too fast, but it was good, consistent pace. It was clearly very well rehearsed and fluid presentation, and there was good balance. The work was equally shared out amongst everybody. I'm just doing this quickly because the video is going to end. Any other areas of improvement?
There was something a bit of miscoordination between the speakers. Like the one person was telling something, and the person who was on the slide, he was just going ahead. So we need to take care of it. So it should go with the flow. That's the thing.
Right.
Yeah. So there should be coordination between them equally.
Something to do with the slideshow.
Yeah.
And anything from you? No? Any other?
Sakti. Biryani.
No? Any other good points that you noticed?
I like the confidence.
Confidence?
As it was the last presentation, so they know like the audience might not get engaged with them.
Yeah.
So she gave a good punchline at the starting. I don't
Start
really
off,
remember.
They
Yeah,
should
it was a
give
good
food back.
punchline.
They should give food back to everyone.
Yes.
And then we'll be charging it.
No, we must
not
stop.
happen.
We're students. We're happy to take the stuff from that freezer. The street guys.
Our sir will pay for it. Sir will give party to us.
We want cabinet food.
Okay. So give them a hand.